on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Number 29 makes his big league debut right after this. Rich Hill gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
At the plate, Marcus Wilson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Marcus
First offering on its way.
Wilson.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Well, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw won't get him.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Hector Velasquez gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Reined in. And there's 1 down now.
Batting second.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. Home run number 5 on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. You see the great batting average coming in. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He's right there. And there are 2 away now. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone all the way into the upper deck. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way.
2-0. To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Scooped up. And he is in there.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Twins lead it 4-0. Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. He was picked up in the middle rounds of the draft, and clearly he's made some serious strides in the minors to earn his spot in the major leagues here.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, and all he's done since he put on a uniform is find a way to turn heads with the bat. Bottom line is, if you hit, they will find a place for you in today's game.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Line drive to center field. Cave is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Line but speared on a hop, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Now the pitch. Devers right field and carrying well. Right fielder looking up. Gone. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count also only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
To the plate now, Marcus Wilson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Plawecki over at second. Verdugo on at first with 2 down. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will not get him at the plate as the recovery throw came in too late, and the run will score. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So here's Jake Cave to the plate, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So striding in, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. He's set. Here it comes. 1 out and a runner on second base. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And that one is gone. And good for him. Bobby Dahlbeck has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-4. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
At the plate now, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
1-1.
And he misses 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ball even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Another one sent foul. Another try at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Twins 4.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
From the stretch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Here's Miguel Sano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
and that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a two-run shot to left center, his second of the game. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Ryan Brazier is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate, Mitch Garver. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they move out in front 7-6. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting
at the plate, Max Kepler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bogaerts onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will... All set for the start of the 4th. Stepping up now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston.
Ready once again, Eddie Rosario is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Eddie.
Hit hard to the right side. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
The bat, the first baseman.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
One pitch is a splitter, called strike two.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Minnesota, but they still hold a relative. Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
You know, Matty, if I'm this guy right now, all bets are off. I'm swinging for the downs again. 2 home runs in a big league debut. That's what I want to see.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Play ball. 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Boston.
3.
Number 72, John.
Next up for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Dahlbeck.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace. Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
13-6, the final score in this ball game. The Twins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Rich Hill wins his 3rd of the season. Ryan Brazier was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.